can we know what happened in the moment that before the cameras arrived and your head was bleeding?
Yeah. So I mean,
Do we really get
it wasn't even that deep. I'm gonna just touch the surface. Like,
touch what surface?
you know, sometimes she has a day where she's feeling like
There you go.
in her best, and some days she having
Now
days
you
where
just know. Don't
she's-
even touch the surface.
she's
if you
easily
talking for
triggered.
me.
You hear me talking?
Papa,
Do you hear me talking?
can we not talk
Yes
about
or
it?
no?
I
You want me to
hate
embarrass
it.
you or not?
Why the fuck you want to embarrass me?
Because
That's
when
weird.
I'm talking, you shouldn't be talking.
That's weird. I don't want to talk about it.
So what had happened, Blue?
Thank you.
What do you mean? What happened?
So she was having one of them days where, you know, it's like an easy fuse lit. And I was when we pulled up to the house, there was some white dude sitting on the stairs. So I'm fucking with him, like, oh, you look like this, you look like that, you know, just fucking with him. She took it upon herself to like trying to like kind of defend him, like, why are you being mean to him?
What
This
are
and this
you
and that.
talking about? I
So
thought
I'm
you were
like-
talking about me, and then I called you a bitch. I
Yeah,
said,
we gotta
why
say
you being a bitch?
we gotta say what led up to
and
that
then
though.
you
We can't
straight
just say that.
fired off.
Why you
and
say
I
that to your
did
man,
what I
though?
did.
Thank you.
That's your
yeah.
man.
Let's answer that.
Like, think about it. Don't you think that, like, put
Okay,
like,
my man
demasculates
called me a
him?
bitch, so why are you
There
being a
you go.
bitch? Like, why are
Hey,
you
but
being
there
a
you go,
bitch?
but that's still your man.
He gotta call me a bitch?
That's your man.
Okay, that's weird.
That's your man at the
That's
end
weird.
of
If
the
he
day.
call me a bitch,
Then why
you're a
you with
bitch
him?
too. You're
If
a
he's
bitch.
weird, if he's
You're a bitch
weird,
too.
if
You're a
weird-
bitch
listen,
too.
if he's
You're a
weird,
bitch too.
if he's
You're a
weird,
bitch too.
See,
He's
that's
weird,
You're a
that's
bitch
cool.
too.
You can't
But
get
if
through to
he's
her.
weird,
What?
but
You
if
can't
he's
get through
weird,
to her.
why be
Don't
with
call
him?
me a bitch if you don't want to be a bitch too.
You can't get through to her.
Don't
Oh,
call me a
sweetie.
bitch if you don't want to be a bitch
You don't think
too.
that demasculates your man, son?
You
When
don't
tell
think
him
that? You don't
think that make him feel low?
My nigga, are you listening?
I'm
You're just
listening.
talking for one person.
I'm listening.
You're not. You're talking
You're
for
talking
one
for
person.
one person.
How?
You're not listening because you're not even letting him talk.
Yeah,
I'm
let
just
me do my
saying the
deal.
little
You're
man
not-
shit.
you're not
I can't.
having-
I get it. That's the thing.
So, yeah,
but it's
she's-
not a thing.
She's not too good at
If
letting
you're
people
like
talk
calling
and
me a
then
bitch too,
responding. She kind of
he
just
could
like,
say it's a double standard shit.
Well, Rock, explain yourself.
Fuck that
pretty
double
selfish.
standard.
What happened in that moment? Why did you call him a bitch?
Because I felt like I was played with, and then every time he feel like he played with, he called me a bitch. So
Every
if I
time I
can't
hear
call you a
you, you
bitch,
always say he's
So
playing
you
with
feel
you.
like if I
I
can't
feel like-
disrespect
if
you,
I feel
then
like
don't
I can't
disrespect
You
call
me.
you a
always playing
bitch.
with her. You ask her.
she's easily.
I watch it. You
triggered, bro.
always say he play. You be like, why you playing with me, my nigga?
Easily.
Why you always doing that
All right,
weird
cool.
shit?
Yeah.
that,
Okay.
so I
And if I
watch your
say a
shit.
bitch, he can say, okay, cool. Like if you could call me a bitch, I could call you a bitch back. Straight up.
What happens?
He don't feel that way, so we fought. That's that. Like what?
Did you learn anything from it?
What do you mean learn anything from it?
Other than getting a fight?
What do you mean learn anything from it?
By coming together
it's
with your man
weird.
and saying, you know what, baby, we not gonna be on that anymore because I really do fuck with you and respect you. Church, I don't know if she really do at that point. If she gonna roll her eyes at
Nah,
it.
she's very.
If you're
Self-
called a bitch by a
self-centered, very
nigga,
selfish.
I should be able to call you a
and
bitch
yeah, I could be able to call you a bitch back. But just
But I
because
think-
it's a double standard thing,
I think
that's
you're-
unfair. Don't talk to me about the unfair shit.
We heard that.
Oh,
Don't
let's
talk
say
to
this.
me about the double standard shit.
Can you let them talk?
I'm done
I
with
always
that.
say this. Okay.
Well, hold on. I want to hear what Gina's about to say. What you about to say?
Because
I was
if
just
you're
gonna
called a
say
bitch
the-
and you make it common,
The perception is just different, just because of how much we've seen you be the aggressor so much. So that's why people is looking
sure,
at
I
it.
see like the aggressor.
That's why people is looking at it like you're just instantly the one that's the disrespectful one because of what people see you,
You
doing.
think that I'm the
Yeah,
disrespectful?
Yes.
you are. Yes.
Yes.
We can all
This
attest
is your
to that.
intervention today. We tricked you.
Everybody tell her a real answer. Yes.
We tricked you today. This is really an
Disrespectful.
intervention. Welcome.
That day, you called me a bitch for
well,
no
what
reason.
can y'all tell us what
You
happened?
got active. You
let's-
got active
let's
and I
stay-
got active
let's stay,
back.
Let's stay on that day. Let's stay on that day.
Like,
Let's
what
not
are you
go
talking about?
Back and forth. So yeah, that day, like I
I'm
said,
about to let you hit
I'm
me
playing
and
with the
beat
white
shit out of
dude.
you back.
I'm playing with the
What?
white dude,
I'm a
whatever.
bitch.
and I guess
Straight
she felt some type of way about, I don't know, about him. So she's like, man, leave him alone. You
It's
acting
not
like
even
you
that.
acting
He
like a bitch
keeps
ass
saying
nigga.
him.
I said, what?
Whatever he said, I thought he was talking about me. He kept saying he was. Oh,
It was a
you said it,
miscommunication.
yeah, like he like.
Definitely not.
It had
Definitely
to be
not.
because I was
Cat.
like, oh yeah, you a
Drop.
bitch for that. He like, ooh, wham. I wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to the other nigga. Ooh, wham. Like,
Cat.
what are you talking about?
Rock, have you ever
I
had
remember.
Have you ever had a sober day?
Shut the fuck up, yes.
No, don't
you
tell me
one
to
of them
shut the
niggas that's
fuck up. Hey,
disrespectful.
listen
and
to
you're
me.
not even,
I'm being very
You're not
cool.
talking to me. You're not talking to me.
No, I'm
You're not
being
talking
very
to me.
cool,
You're
but you
not
come
talking
in
to me.
disrespectful.
You're not
That's
you're
your
not
fucking
really talking to
problem.
me. You're not really
Couldn't have
talking
been
to me. You're
mine.
not really talking
You wouldn't
to
have
me.
did half of
You're
that
not really
shit.
talking to me.
That's on
You're not
Jesus
really
Christ.
talking
You
to
wouldn't have
me.
did that shit.
You're
Go
not
ahead.
really
What
talking to
happened?
me.
What happened?
You wouldn't have did
The
none of
fuck?
that shit.
You're not really talking to me. It's
wouldn't have
cool.
did none
So
of that.
Blueface,
You're not really
Blueface was talking to
That liquor
somebody
ain't no
else.
good.
You're not really
baby.
talking to me. I
That
can
liquor
drink
ain't no
liquor.
good for you.
I can drink liquor. I can do whatever
It
the
makes you
fuck I
toxic.
want, bro.
Well, let's
What?
finish the story. So
Toxic.
Got over 60,000 over my body. Like,
So
boy, you
what?
talking,
And
you
you
talking
still
about all that
toxic.
weird shit. Like,
But you're still toxic.
nigga,
You can
nobody's
have
toxic.
100,000 on your body.
If I feel the way I
If
feel,
you
I feel
toxic,
the way
you're
I feel,
toxic.
nigga. If I feel disrespected,
You're
I feel
toxic.
disrespected.
That's your
You feel
man.
disrespected, you feel disrespected.
That's your
Yeah, he's my man.
Not just
Okay,
a nigga
cool.
off the street.
This is the same nigga that will call me a bitch. So what do you mean?
What do you think?
What are you talking about?
Do you do something?
What are you
to get
talking
that?
about?
Do you do something? Is there
Nigga, it's
anything
not even
happens?
that.
Do you
It's
feel like when he
if
calls
she
you
make
one,
the
are you
bitch word
acting like
comment,
that?
and I can't
You
say it
saying
back
it should be
without a
justified.
fight.
You saying it should be
That shit
justified.
ain't
When he call me a
justified.
bitch, okay,
That shit ain't
cool. When I call him a
justified.
bitch, it's a fight.
That shit ain't justified.
Straight up.
Gina, if you
Know how to
sure
talk to your
she
man.
sounds
Gina.
Crazy. Don't do that woman shit, Gina.
It's not a woman
Know how to
shit,
talk
bro.
to
She
your
know
man.
what's going on, nigga. If you,
I get, I understand
We're
that.
talking, we're
Why you being
politicking.
aggressive?
Rock, I understand.
Because
I
that shit
understand
really
that,
hurt
but
me.
we
She's
also.
good. That shit really hurt me.
No, I
She's good.
understand.
That's what we got her
That
here
really
for.
hurt.
It's good.
Wait, look.
So if I can't
I
call you a
understand
bitch,
that
you
part.
can call me a bitch, and we gonna fight.
You gotta talk over
Because I
everybody.
called you a bitch.
So you just can't listen to nobody. Huh?
I,
just saying, like,
understand
what's going
if you
on?
call me a
Like-
bitch, I should be able to call you a bitch back. However, you're still
Yeah.
responsible for your response to that. And I don't think hitting him with glass was the correct response.
You hit him with glass?
Yeah.
That's not even what happened. Look, that's what
Damn.
My
happened.
hand is cut up.
So that's what happened. Let me
And I
finish the
can't
story.
use my good
So you
hand.
gotta keep talking.
And if a nigga like play me, what do you mean, babe?
gotta
What do
keep
we ready to
talking
say? If I'm about to be quiet and I'm about to be painted as the bad picture,
you're not painting.
that's cool.
You're painting
But if we,
yourself.
how?
Well, let's finish the story and then
How?
respond,
I'm
right?
really cool with you.
You're
I fuck
not,
with
you're
your
not even
shit.
telling the story. You're making it seem like I hit you first.
Getting warm? Turn some AC on.
Let's just not even talk about it if I ain't hit you first.
All right. So
Did I hit you
basically,
first?
she felt some type of way.
Oh, all right. Did I hit you
So she
first?
said, "You acting like
Did
a
I
bitch."
hit you first?
I said, "Damn, why
Okay,
you
then.
doing
I
that?"
didn't hit you first.
So she had this little cut on her hand from weeks prior. She had to cut herself, and I knew that was a sensitive spot for her. So I said, "Hey, watch your mouth," and I squeezed her in, and she just turned up instantly, like, "Oh no, wooty woot wham," and so she started coming on to me, and so yeah, that's how that happened. So as she coming on to me, I'm like, deflecting, obviously wrestling with her.
Next. Can we go to the next
So
question?
once she realized she couldn't beat me, she went outside, she went for a walk. She came back with a glass cup in her hand. I kid you not. I locked the fucking sliding door. I'm like, all right, she finna come do some fry shit. She went for a walk, she came back with a glass cup. I locked the door on her.
Where the shot
She
at?
like, open the door. I'm like, come on, I'm a
Can you
crip.
give it
I
to me?
ain't
I'm
finna
about to
like,
walk out and give it.
no, I opened the door,
Pass me
boom.
that cup over there, Church.
Open the door, boom. She started coming close to me with that glass. I'm like, ooh, I know she finna hit me with this glass, right? I'm like, hold on.
No, I just.
She don't need nothing. She good. Don't baby
I'm
her.
just trying to
That's
make
gonna
sure
make it
she
worse.
good.
What
Hey,
do you mean,
I can
baby?
handle
Don't
it,
give her
bruh.
too much
What do
attention.
you
It's gonna
mean,
make it worse.
baby? I
So
don't-
look,
What do you mean too much attention? Why are you doing that? I'm not against you right now. Stop being like that. We can
can I say
not
something
talk
real
about
quick?
this
is like
fucking
being your
stupid
worst
ass-
interview ever. Like, usually you cool, you like
I'm
player.
cool.
Now you just being like
How?
overly
Because he.
obnoxious.
Because you're trying to say
doesn't
I
matter.
started
It
it.
doesn't
Like,
matter.
nigga, like
Look.
I hit you first. I didn't hit you
I wish
first.
you
Don't
knew-
say that.
I wish you knew that your
Let me
response
hit you
to stuff
first.
means more than what somebody did first or second. Your response
Hit you first.
speaks for you.
Okay, but I didn't.
What happens first or second has nothing to do with you. Your response is what just throws you off the fucking
Did
shit.
you hear them what they say though?
Did I say I hit you first?
It's not even that. Did
I
you
say
hear what
hit me
they
first?
said though?
Fuck what they said.
Yeah,
they wasn't there.
Fuck about
We're
who hit
talking
who
to
You're so
them.
worried about what exactly.
Okay.
So let's get the story straight.
Okay.
Instead of going, what you said is fuck what they
They
said.
said.
Okay, so
Fuck what
say
they said. I'm saying like if they're saying what they're saying.
Fuck what they saying. If we saying fuck what they saying, why you saying what they saying?
Because we're interviewing with them and you was agreeing with the same niggas we saying fuck what they saying. What you saying? You just say fuck
Not
them.
making no sense.
How I'm not making no sense.
So she came back with the cup.
Yeah, she came back with the cup. I'm like, I know she's not finna do this. Open the door. She start acting like she's finna hit me with the cup. I'm like, bro, if you hit me with this cup, like it's gonna go up. Like, don't do that. So I kind of like turned to the side and I dip. She threw the cup right at my head. Boom. It went up.
I want to speak on some. For
It's
real.
not even. Why we gotta?
I'm not even
speak on
talking
that
about.
shit?
I'm not talking about that. Can I speak?
Let's talk about some money.
Give me 2 seconds. I used to
talking
look
about
at
a
women
cut-
like this. They
and how
used
I
to
went
be
through
able
his
to beat
head.
us emotionally. Now they want to try to fight us physically. You can't beat us physically. But y'all knew what y'all could do was beat us emotionally. Y'all knew how to hit us where it really hurt, on the inside.
Exactly.
Women don't even do that no more. It's immediately external. Bow, I want to
now-
hurt you physically.
Sharp, look,
but you
this
can
what it
hurt us
is.
really
Sharp,
mentally
this
and
what it is.
emotionally. But they don't, it's like women have lost that.
Sharp, this is what it is. It's that equality shit. Just how you see how they agree. Oh, if you call me a bitch, I should be able to call you a bitch too.
Then take what comes with
How
that.
is that so? If you have a
Right.
vagina and I have
We
a
were
penis,
we were taught to take off on
Jimmy,
people that
speak
call us
up.
bitches, right?
they're not.
They're not.
Their
If a
friends can
nigga
call
call
them.
you a
Hey,
bitch, you
bitch,
can't
what's
say bitch
up?
back.
But the word bad
It's
nigga
a-
is
it's
good.
a-
It's a flawed double standard. That's just what it
But
is.
there's
It's just a
plenty-
flawed
but
double
But
standard.
listen, Gina, there's plenty of those that work in favor of you guys, right?
Yes.
Such as dealing with women, such as hitting a man,
Yeah.
such as.
No, I don't agree with hitting a nigga. I don't
but
play
I'm
with
saying,
domestic
but I'm saying,
violence.
regardless, if you hit me or if he hit me, it's gonna be looked at as like a joke. If I hit her, people are gonna really feel like.
Well,
That's
I
You're the aggressor. You're the abuser.
so I've said before
So
that I
just-
have an
wait, hold on,
issue.
Gina. Just like you said, it's a flawed. You guys have way more of those in y'all favor.
Yeah.
So why you can't take one?
I done took a laundry bag full of
One flaw, double standard,
I took a laundry bag full
Man,
of
you gonna have a new
bitches. That's
show.
why I said I
Man, you gonna
understand
have a
what
new
she's
show.
saying.
bro. Y'all
I
have
understand
so many
it.
flawed
I just don't
favors.
agree with what happened. But I understand what she's trying to say. Do I agree with
I-
her calling you a bitch? No.
I get what she's saying too, but in closing of that,
Not like that, but I don't agree.
in closing of that, we were taught that when you get called a bitch,
you want to say bitch, say it.
This is the thing. If
Right or wrong.
we continue the pattern with a guy, at some point we got to be the person to say, let's
Lay
stop
down,
it.
lay down. You gotta be submissive.
I know your mama taught you that. Like, hey,
Yeah,
well, if you
like-
call somebody a bitch, you just got to be prepared for what comes after that. People taught me that shit. Straight up, you call a grown ass man. You call a grown ass man a bitch.
What come after that is me calling you.
Sharp,
By the
listen.
time I get to
Hold
calling a
on,
nigga a
Gina,
bitch, I'm
hold
already
on,
done.
Hold on, Gina,
Bitch,
hold on,
though.
Gina and Sharp. So this day that we fought with this cup, she called me a bitch first. Ask her about what made her call me that. Ask her.
Because I felt like play with, like whatever he said.
How so? What I said?
I don't really remember.
Just tell him, don't play with me, my nigga.
She don't
You
remember.
can tell him
that.
like that, like, don't play with me before we really get into it.
all right,
Don't
so
play
you
with
know-
me. I'm finna trip.
Hey, I can feel
we
that.
We're talking and shit, and in the way you talking is like weird. Like he's just disrespecting me. So I'm like, yo, why you being a bitch? He like, oh yeah, and I'm like, what do you mean? Oh,
But you
yeah.
just
You
wait,
call me a
hold
bitch all
on,
the
hold on.
time.
But you just said if I call you a bitch, you should be able to call me one back, right? Is that wait? Don't think for a
But
woman
you
right now.
call
Hold
me a
on,
bitch
hold on.
regularly,
That's what she
like-
said, right?
Without, I think
Wait.
without
Bro,
repercussion, yes.
bro.
Okay, so if I don't call you a bitch first and you call me one first,
That's wrong.
He
How
can
is
say,
it
hey,
wrong?
it's cool when you say
just
you're
said, how
my
is it
bitch.
wrong?
It's cool when you say you're my bitch, but when you be like, bitch,
So,
chill out.
he ready to call me a bitch.
Whoa.
He call me a
But is
bitch.
it
Are
cool
you
when he say
listening
you
to
my
what-
bitch?
She basically saying you shouldn't have got mad at it.
Are you cool?
Yeah.
why
Rock,
not?
are you cool with
Why,
him?
why did you get mad?
Saying my bitch.
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't call you a bitch.
Fucking,
Why not? Why shouldn't have I got mad at it if I didn't call
That's
you a
just a
bitch?
whole trip.
You would call me a bitch any other time when you come
We're
in.
not talking about any other time though.
I'm saying, when you're mad, when it's your time and you feel like you want to feel, you say bitch. I felt like
So
what
you
I
were
wanted
mad?
to feel,
You were mad?
and what I wanted to say, and I was upset with you, I called you a bitch.
So why did you
It's a problem.
why did you hit him with a
I felt
cut?
it- What?
Why did you hit him with a cut?
What do you mean, why did I hit him with a cup?
That's
Yeah,
how
why
I'm
you
thinking
even with
about
the-
it, because you ain't even got the truth on you.
Because-
That's why you repeated it. You think I don't know?
Bro, she's
You a
so
hell of a
bullshit.
babysitter, bro.
I'm telling you. I'm
You
telling
Good
you.
as
Look,
hell. Whoa.
I'm telling you.
Whoa,
See,
why you
look,
do that, baby?
that type of shit.
I'm listening.
Come correct.
Couple drinks after that, you gonna be like,
Come correct.
you're not even gonna think about it.
What'd you say?
No, because you had repeated, you was like this. Why did I hit him with a cup? I thought you was going to come off because such and such, such and
I
such.
did hit him with a cup because the nigga wanted, like, yeah. He showed
I'm
that
saying
we're fighting,
something-
so yeah.
something so
You said
different.
your hand was fucked up? You said your hand was injured?
Yeah, so yeah. I hit him with a cup. What's up? What are you saying?
That's very violent.
Okay.
Just re-injure your
Hit him
hand.
with a cup, what's up?
So let's get violent. If you're
Rock.
violent, let's get
I
violent.
thought you loved him.
I love him, but if you want to get
What if
violent,
one day you actually
let's
hurt
get
him and
violent.
he's not here with us
You
no
wanna
more?
get violent?
She don't get
Rock,
it.
can I ask you a
That's
question?
not cool. That's
You want to get violent?
bad,
let's
bruh.
get violent.
Can I ask you a question?
Straight up.
So
It's the life we
You're
chose.
saying you're bad.
No, I said that's bad. I'm not
That
saying
mentality.
you're bad.
I'm saying the mentality.
I said that's
You're
bad.
supposed to be the yes man, bitch.
No, but are you supposed to sit there and always try to be the prove man, bitch? You don't have to prove everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing to
I don't want to
prove.
prove shit.
You did by hitting him with a
but
cup.
Cause I have a right to express myself, nigga.
With a cup,
Fuck
getting
you
hit?
talking about, yeah.
That's expressive.
Yeah, if my hand's fucked
Good
up,
Lord.
I can't hit you with my right hand.
I can only
You hit me
imagine
with
what
a
shit
cup.
like she feels like getting
Wait, hold
physical
on, hold on.
for real.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Rock.
I'm scared right now.
It's to the point where it's like you have to contest that. You feel me?
Nigga, yeah, a cup.
Like
You
not
got-
a
so you got stomped on?
What the fuck
not
you
a stranger.
talking about?
I'm saying
Like, you
it's to the
playing.
point where it's like as a
You
man,
playing. Y'all don't
you're
even know
gonna
what's going on. Shut up.
you're gonna feel like you have to go
Shut
there.
up. The fuck?
The walk off.
Like, you
Mic drop. It's bad, fool. I'm telling you, it's bad.